Welcome back to the FTS. We are here at Castle Gorge for race 14. Take a look. Qualifying. Down and up. And we are going to get ready to go. The truck regular season finale. Howard Pavilion on pole for this event. A 25 to the outside. And we are going to go green, green, green to kick off the Reddit 200. Here we go. So far, leaders getting by nice and easy here. It's a long race, so don't take it too hard. But the Puff fighting back on the outside. The 25, they're still side by side for the lead. Going to lead the first lap. Can the 90 clear here? We'll have a good shot going into turn 2. How the exit plays into a factor here. I think Pavilion's going to get this. They're still going hard. Billy Mays is up to third. And the top two continue to duel out. And I think Pavilion's going to get him here that time. Oh, the Puff. Every time I think somebody's got it, it's not that way. The 25 is going to clear to the lead. Meanwhile, the battle goes hard for spots behind. The inside lane just gets such congested that maybe the outside plays a good run here in some corners. Maybe all of them. As you can see, the run down here and spots inside the top 10 being battled over. It is so hard to make up ground when you got 2, even 3 wide. Dirtman 5 hanging on to a top 10 spot. Just outside, we got more battlers here. 71, J Money in the 88, Darkest Presence 16. So many good trucks. Only a handful of them can really make the playoffs, so it's about every spot you can think you could get, you can go get it. The 13 with a good run on the outside lane. As the leaders have fallen back into the clutches of 3rd and 4th. Fred Jones might have something to say about this one. That 86 is looking good. And they are just trying to make the playoffs just by any means necessary. 86 running the outside, trying to get to the outside of the Puff. And that's going to be pretty easy here. Dirtman 5 is doing great as well. Trying to run the momentum from the corners is all you can really do here. Fred Jones still trying to outside lane. It's a solid outside right there. There's probably going to be about maybe one pit stop. That's really about it. Gonna keep the action on track here as side by side for the lead. The 86 is going to clear. There he goes. At 95 of Iris is a little bit further back. But honestly, just needs a decent enough day to hold on to the regular season lead here. So 95 should be fine. The 14, on the other hand, is not having the best of days. Kind of struggling outside the top 15. See the 52 there is well looking for spots. He's even further back. Morshoe and Benny Scholl, they're running together just outside the top 20. They're right in the eye of the storm if anything bad were to happen. So the 18 needs to get a chop chop. Meanwhile, near the front, got plenty of drivers inside this top 10 here. Looking to have a good day. Oh, trouble! The Puff and Dirtman. What happened here? They're going to wreck. Oh. They're piling up. Nino's in it. That's Willie Stroker. Vin Unleaded. Big Biff. What happened here? Well, I know what happened. It was Dirtman 5 and the Puff. I think the Puff just... Alright, here's a good view here. Now, it's second place battle. Dirtman just closes down and the Puff just wants the line. Goes into it right there. J-Money avoids it. You've got plenty of other drivers trying to get around it. Oh, Benny gets damage. Stroker. Biff. Oh, Nino does not break. There's Vin Unleaded. And you got some other drivers kind of stopped around. Weichel Maltrip, Dr. Jr., Purple Bottom. Drivers who honestly aren't going to make it. As you see the two slowest trucks on the field getting by without incident. All right. Just fast forwarding our laps here. All right. So Nino Nakano is out of the race. Willie Stroker, Benny Scholl are all three out. The Puff is a lap down. Now, this is going to be one of the weirdest playoff exclusions in series history. Benny Scholl, 2 wins on the season, is not going to make the playoffs. A very interesting miss here from one of the craziest seasons we've seen. The Puff is a lap down. 30 in the lead lap back to Big Biff. Fred Jones leading. Plenty of other spots opening up. Green flag is back out as we see J-Money in 5th. This could open up the 88 to make the playoffs here. A big opportunity for a rookie to keep the battle going as the Puff is not going. Yeah, speaking of not going, holy shit. Derek Baum. Maybe the corners can actually play benefit to the Puff to not be that much of a nuisance. But being a lap down kind of sucks here. Queso trying to get a win to get to the playoffs. Look at Beach Brutus. That 17 team just trying just a little bit extra here to see what they've got. Fred Jones in a good position. As, look at this, Star running up to the top 10. There with Darkest Presence. Their driver's trying to have a good run. That 71 is trying everything to see if she can make the playoffs. And the 04 Wolf Van Halen is in a very tough spot. It does not look like the 04 is having a good run. Like, he had a decent start to the season, but he fell off hard. He's trying to stop the bleeding at this point. Rats Tyrell, honestly our strongest rookie. Him and J-Money, I hope they both make the playoffs at least. Maybe Queso might join them. Who knows? Morshoe is benefiting from the 25, the Puff holding up some drivers. So him and Razor are going to have to get right around there. They're going to appreciate that work. Low bed sheet. He's a little further back, but he's making 3 wide middle work. Try to get around that 25. So far, so good. Meanwhile, back up front, Fred Jones and Queso. Also, Pete Gracor in that 13 car in the top 5, but that's besides the point. Look at all this. Let's go take a ride around way outside here. I like the far chase cams more than the onboards. Start using them, but J Money showing why he's ready to go. He is. Like, he already had a good run in NDS to start, making the Talladega 500 there. Now it's just like racing around all these drivers. A lot of them, like these top 5, like plenty of these drivers near the front, you already see in NDS. You got Derek Baum, Darkest Presence, Beach Brutus, Queso, Fred Jones, J Money. And here's Star right behind. And Billy Mays. And Wolf Van Halen. And Iris. So it seems like a hell of a crossover episode here. And that's exactly why we run FTS, to give these guys their spotlight, their chance to shine. As Fred Jones taking that outside lane, he's going to go for the lead. Kind of dancing in the dark here for this series, has put on some great racing that nobody gets to see. But so far, Derek Baum, he wants a shot in this. That 33 wants this in. Like, he is running good. And if you're Morshoe, one thing you want to see is that 99 of Queso have a problem. That's about it. Fred Jones kind of leading this one around, doing himself a solid job. 71 of Star, trying her best. But they're getting spread out. It's a pretty decent green flag run here. Let's take a look at some of the drivers in the pylon here as they come around. Yeah, I want to see what the deal is with the drivers who are either about to go a lap down or already a lap down. They're putting down about 22-second laps, as actually Big Biff is with the slow cars. And Weichel Maltrip is a lap down as well. What the hell? Weike. I don't know how Weichel Maltrip ended up a lap down, but he's running 39th, and there's about the slowest cars. So when these leaders eventually hit this, they're going to have hella traffic to work around. I assume they are not looking forward to this at all. Derek Baum in that 33, he's doing himself a fine job. But there's still that time for that upset winner. That 13 of Gracor is still hanging around here. You'll love to see it for this 13 team. They are doing themselves a hell of a job. And look at that. Darkest Presence. Darkest Presence had a slow corner. Oh, something's up with the 14. They're not feeling too hot right now. Is something wrong with Darkest Presence? Did they break something, or are they out of the groove right there? I can't tell. He just dropped a ton of spots and not looking like he's got to get that confidence back, get that swagger, run up some positive momentum. Look at that 71 bailing the outside, doing so much. Holy hell. I think the 14 just needs to lock in, get their head back in the game. All I could really say about that. As Beach Brutus now up front, at 17 looking for a win. I think he's trying to look for his first career win. Like, it is really tough sailing right now, but that momentum building for the playoffs is very important. As look at fucking, holy shit. I thought Gracor might have had a run for second, but guess not. But Fred Jones is still in the mix. Is Derek Baum in that 33. Whoa, they're close. Man, look at this. This racing is intense. Good shit right here. Whoa. Fred Jones really wants to get to that bumper. He is trying to make that pass work. Holy shit. Fred Jones, he's making the pass. I think Queso wanted to come with him, but 33 kind of doing their best to block the momentum off. Beach Brutus might have something for the outside lane here. Whoa, that was a close to the line. They're coming up on some drivers right now. That's turtle slow. As those slower trucks, they lost their help, so to speak. Big Biff, Weichel, they all passed. Queso getting help with the 13 coming to the lead. Fred Jones not giving it up. I really thought 13 tried to peep 3 wide, but that may have killed the momentum on the low side. As Fred Jones clears the lead. Now you're going to have to start passing some lappers right now. Chop, chop. Here comes Turtle Slow. Living up to his name. As the 45 is going to be a bit of a roadblock here. Just get past them one at a time. Right there. That's going to be right around. Here comes. They're stacking up. That's the 36 now. Window licker. Oh, Queso able to make a move on Fred Jones. That's going to open up for the lead. And now they're all getting traffic up there. Whoa. 45 almost caused a wreck there. J Money moving in the third. I think some of these guys are having trouble with the slower trucks. J Money wants to make it 3 wide, and he's going to get his wish. But no momentum coming around. They are all stuck. Look, Fred Jones sends it with a slingshot. And he's going to get right up to the back bumper of that 99. The top 2 are going to clear out here. Here comes Darkest Presence and Star. Those 2 are working well together. Pavilion with a top 10 run. Not bad. And Morshoe up to 13th. I don't think it's going to be enough. It's tough knowing what it's going to take. A lot of those guys that you want to be ahead of are ahead of you. As there's so much happening, kind of hard to really find a spot to take it all in. Beach Brutus coming for the lead. Got some slower trucks coming up. They're coming up on the puff again. That 25 is going to be a player here in determining who gets out front. Putting him a second lap down. Just a little bit past halfway as looks like the inside lane is going to be blocked off by the 25. Fred Jones set sail. Beach Brutus trying to politely get around here. Queso, Fred Jones. Taking a look at as less and less trucks begin to be near the leaders, kind of spreads them out. As we are still fast as hell, but damn. Some of those drivers back outside top 10, like if you're Morshoe, you see all this traffic, it's like, get this shit out of my way. 52, getting held up by some slower trucks. This pack only really goes back to about 19th. Spock, Squargly, decent day for them. Just seeing all the drivers who are isolated out in their own little groups. Dirtman 5, I think he's damaged. That's why he's back in like 28th, 27th, and whatnot. Hampter trying to stay on the lead lap. Weichel lap down, and you got some stragglers. Unleaded, Biff, and there's the leader. I think this is going to be one of the longer green flag runs we've seen here. A little wild how this has happened. Like, yeah, they kind of naturally spread out in this racetrack in their own little mini packs. That's kind of how it works. There will be 33 trucks on the lead lap once Fred Jones completes the pass. Yeah, as there you see. All that happening. I'm not sure if being alone or being in a group is better. Beach Brutus trying to get to Fred Jones. But if he's slower alone, then maybe getting help is all you really need. Big Biff and Unleaded, they gotta get that sorted out. They're a lap down each, and they're racing each other side by side. Not a good look if you're a lead lap car trying to pass one of these two. I think Big Biff is going to go high. There you go. 13. He's racing with these guys, like, for the top 5 finish. That's looking cool, but the leader is kind of stringing this one out. Darkest Presence doing just enough to get by. Star in 7th. Might not be enough. As Derek Baum, Borschu's up to 10th now. Derek Baum might be wanting to keep where he is. Not sure about 1833, if they're might be friends with each other, but if one of them can make the playoffs, I'm betting the 33 as he is making the moves. Mostly single filed out throughout the back of the pack. All the way back to 19th of Razor. He is pretty deep back there. Not sure how that's going to play out for him. Back up front, Beach Brutus and these top 5 are all back on each other. This time, Beach Brutus trying to take it from Fred Jones. They're racing aggressive with each other. Coming up on Purple Bottom and Dr. Jr. to put them a lap down. It's been an intense one. Not over yet. Fred Jones trying to keep with him. Rackor, there's Queso in 5th. You could see all the way that those top guys stringing around. Just trying to negotiate these corners. See what they've got. I'm not sure if they're running low on fuel. They should be. I don't expect them to go 90 laps here. Actually, the high octane racing all the way around the track. They go fast and they kind of stay fast. Beach Brutus putting some drivers a lap down. That's a 32 and 76. They're battling to stay on the lead lap. Not sure how that's going to go. Caution's out. And they're going to stay on the lead lap. 32-76. Is what the yellow for? Think I might know what it is. Oh, Pavilion. Howard Pavilion. Same spot. Turn 2 is the problem child right here. I think Howard Pavilion was running top 10. And Iris, I think the 90 tried to clear himself. Nowhere anyone can go. And that's going to rebound. Bedsheet may have got a little bit of it, but I'm not sure if it's too damaged on that 22. Everyone else, I think, got through. I want to take a closer look at Bedsheet real quick. At 22, they got a little bit. Is it that bad? I don't think it's that bad. .33 on the lead lap. I think they might be trying to not make a pit stop here all race. It'll be 20 to go when they take the green back. The Puff 2 down, 1 down for 98, 15, 36, 45, 12. Yeah, those guys. And then it's been a relatively... We have a lot of trucks here. We usually don't see this at Castle Gorge. A lot of good trucks still in it. Well, let's see what we got. Beach Brutus leads them to green. Here we go. The acceleration that 25 doesn't have, that's what's really going to be a killer on these restarts. As drivers are scrambling to get around these traffic here to start. With everybody close by, it's just go quick or die. 33 running that top outside right there. Doing a great job. Look at Beach Brutus, Fred Jones. They're going for it. Side by side for the lead. I think they're going to calm it back down a bit here. That 18 doing fine. Not back in traffic anymore, but you know who is back in traffic? 95, and both lanes are getting kind of held up here. Iris is running 10th. It just isn't going to take with all the slower trucks, and Rats Tyrell down to the apron. There, I think he just wants to try to find a place in line to get himself situated. The 04 is there as well. Billy Mays and the 19 back there with him. Pavilion still running top 20 even after the spin, so not bad at all. A new player on the block. Here comes the 14. Coming to 15 to go. Darkest Presence has now entered this top spot battle here. Not giving up. Never give up. They're swarming back there. Oh, we got a wreck back there. That's going to bring out the caution. Beach Brutus leading at the caution. I think I might see some drivers in it. Oh. Oh, Dirtman, another one. What the fuck? This one was a long time coming, I think. Because Butterpants, Dirtman, just a dispute there with the 5 and the 56. Oh, there goes Klong's in it. Hampter just kind of ending it there. There is Purple Bottom. Plenty of good trucks, not really making it through. This happened near the back of the pack, too. Like, they're racing hard for all the positions they can get. And 91 doing a decent job avoiding it. But goddamn. Purple bottom just kind of plowed that. Unfortunate. Okay. Ball sack on pit road along with Joe Burrow, Dr. Jr., Hampter. I got a little bit of damage somewhere, but not sure from where. Also, what the hell is going on back there? Pavilion, you good? I mean, we're going to be within 10 to go, so the leaders will get a chance to race with each other. All right. Pace car off. 91 Miku Nakano out of the race. 32 on the lead lap back to Hampter. Beach Brutus in the lead. You got a bunch of leaders all front nose to tail with each other. We're going back green. Here we go. And that 99, that's, if you're a Morshoe, that's your target. Like, just beat him and you're all good. Hopefully. That 71 is also trying something, but it might be too little too late from Star. She's trying to make a pass on the 13. The top two going at it pretty hard. As the laps wind down, it has to make a mention that it's eventually going to come down to either caution ends the race or sets up a very short run. So we hopefully stay green to the end. '99 running that inside. He's right there. The 71 doesn't do anything 3 wide with it. As look at what's happening here. Beach Brutus is leading the race. Can he get one? Fred Jones. Right there. Look at Darkest Presence right around the outside. And there goes the 14. Set there, setting up right out front. Fred Jones. There's Queso on the bottom trying to get a push. The 18's kind of backed off from this a little bit. Not sure what that could be. 17 doing fine. He's running the outside. He's trying to get the lead here. Brutus, Presence. 4 to go. At J Money trying the outside lane. He is not going to be giving this one up. Beach Brutus on the outside. He could try that outside lane within these last 3 laps. The 14 planting himself right around the bottom. Now Brutus is going to have to try a different lane. Fred Jones sitting third. Let's look at J Money's right around the outside. 2 to go. This is the race that 88 needs. Just needs to get a little bit more launch on exit and he'll be fine. Star 71 sitting there. And the leaders are all there. Presence moves high. Brutus low. White flag in the air. One more time around. Side by side. 1 and 2. 14, 17. Beach Brutus is a great turn 2. That gonna be the race. Presence doesn't have anything. Beach Brutus through turn 3. First career win for the 17 team. And what a great one it is. Riding all that momentum into the playoffs. As holy shit. Excellent job by those. Giving it the one last fight. Final results on the screen. We'll get you your playoff bracket shortly, but holy hell. Plenty of good drivers. not having the best days. But at the end of the day, that's all we got. Till next time, take care.